Hey, man.
Oh, hello. Hello, Thomas
There we
Daving.
go. Can you hear
Oh
me?
my god. You Oh my god, it's an honor to finally talk to you. Um I was able to hear you, but then the mic cut out for some reason.
Is it better
Yes,
now? There we
Dan
go.
Smith. Um the invitation is the https colon // streamyard.com. That is the invitation. So if you want to come talk to us, feel free to do so. It's great to talk to you for the first time, Thomas Davey. It really is.
Yeah, how you going, man?
Yeah,
Good to
because
be here.
like I see you around everywhere, and it's finally great to be able to hear your voice. I haven't heard your voice ever, honestly. Maybe it's just that I don't watch streams that you might be invited on. And
No, this
now
is
the
my first
Cajun
stream.
Yeti's in the chat, and he says, "Holy crap!" Because somehow I got Thomas Davey, which is an absolute pleasure. Because like I was going to go live when a Macro Bricks fell asleep, but then the Cajun Yeti went live instead. And originally I was going to go for 6 hours today, but but
Macro
I
was streaming.
accidentally scheduled my live stream when Macro Bricks was supposed to do his 36-hour live stream. So really only Dan Smith and Jody Smith turned up. So I was able to entertain them by running my trains around Mayo City. They got some enjoyment out of that. Then I called it quits at my normal 2 hour time slot, and I went over to the Macro Bricks channel. Then I went away to eat dinner. Then when I came back at around, I don't know, 3.5 hours ago, Macro Bricks was asleep, so none of us knew what to do. We jumped on to Cajun Yeti. Then Cajun Yeti, I think he ended his stream when Adora Build went live, and I was like, well, I've still got 4 hours. I've still got 3 hours and 59 minutes left on my StreamYard for from October the 7th to November the 7th. So what the hey? Why not go? Why not just do a quick 1 hour live, see if anyone turns up, and well and behold, we have Thomas Daving.
Yeah, well, I actually didn't think you would um, be streaming because I seen you on Ruth's stream.
Yeah, because
And
like I just thought to myself, well, I don't want to let the remaining 3 hours go to waste. So I'm like, what the hey? I just kind of took that approach, like, what the hey? Let's just do it for the sake of it. So maybe the Cajun Yeti wants to come on just for the next 47 minutes or so that we can all have a little bit of a conversation. And if Dan wants to come in, feel free to follow that invitation link in the chat. So, what you're building right now?
building the Yoda set, I got it in a bulk lot secondhand, but it seems to be fairly complete, so pretty happy. I buy the 32 long Technic rod, but yeah, and he's missing a toe, I think.
Is that the new style? Yeah, it's the new style with the creepy eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know why those sand green 3x3 dishes, two of them stacked on top of each other, on both for both of his eyes, just make it look like a weird kind of grin, but he's like, at the same time. That's the impression I get from those eyebrows.
You can kind of put him into different eye expressions and make him look, worried or whatever you want.
And those
It's,
1x1 printed round tiles almost look like they're from Hidden Side. Like for the ghost eyes or something.
Yeah, no, they're just clear, or what do you call it? Dark, clear, clear black.
Oh. Actually, let me change the orientation of this thing so that we're both in landscape. Let me well, since this is now become an official stream, let's say hello to StreamYard. If anyone wants to join this panel, feel free to follow this link just by tapping on it. Hello, Dan. Obviously, Thomas Davey, and also the Cajun Yeti. Hello.
Yeah, hey gang. So what are we up to? We need 2 of them.
Yeah, so like I don't know which sorry, no. So are the Lego stores in Victoria open again?
Yes.
So were you able to get some of your Pick-a-Brick cups?
I will be. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I've got 5 or so Pick-a-Brick cups that I haven't pulled the pieces out. So it's like, I think I've said this before. I think I'm just gonna wait till I get 5 more so that I can play 10-pin bowling with them, and then over the summer I'll have to sort them.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, and also some of my folks have been to McDonald's, got the Happy Meals just because they were and just because they didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. And so I got a couple of the Happy Meal toys, which I'm thinking about either smashing with a mallet like I did with the clay pig, or trying to set them on fire.
Rightio.
Just
you're
because,
gonna film that?
yeah, because like when I rebooted my channel back on August 30th, 2020. I didn't know the direction I wanted to go in my reboot, so early on I just kind of threw everything at the wall. But then the past 6 months has been some of the greatest times of my life, and like you wouldn't be on this live stream. I wouldn't even have StreamYard if it wasn't for the Buckchop 2021 72-hour community live stream. That was jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know half the people if it wasn't for that.
Because like
live stream.
I think I've seen your name in the chat of other people before then, and I've seen Dan Smith's name and the Cajun Yeti's name in people's chats before Buttchop 2021. But now I see all of you guys on a regular basis, whether it's in people's streams or whether it's in the comments of other people's streams. And it's like, I think I want to say a good 3 dozen of us in the community are now more closer together than what we otherwise would have been.
I was following, maybe one or two YouTubers for about a year, and then after the 32-hour live stream, or sorry, the 72-hour live stream, I found a whole lot of new people to subscribe to and follow.
Yeah, like I subscribed to a bunch of people because they subscribed to me back, and in like over a weekend I gained 20 something subs, and we just today hit 200 on the mayohosko channel, which is amazing. So I'm gonna have to
congrats, man.
kind of convert my live stream I'm gonna do tomorrow from a build live stream to a build slash celebration live stream. So yeah, at
No,
least
well,
in
you just got
in
to
my
keep
time
this
zone.
stream going now. You've got to keep it
Huh?
going for 24 hours.
What?
You got to keep this stream going for 24 hours in celebration of the 200 subscribers
No,
as an impromptu.
prefer to do that when I know that more people are going to be online, because this is a
If
bad time slot.
if Cajun can do it, you can do it.
But see, it's like way early in the morning right now for people in North America. But if I was
Yeah,
to go live 1 hour later, there would be more people in North America that are waking up, because I'm pretty sure people would rather wake up at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning than 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Or for people like Makro Bricks, they'd rather wake up at 7 a.m. than 5 a.m. on a
I'd rather
Sunday
go to
morning.
sleep at
Because
about
like
5
I
a.m.
originally did live streams on Sunday night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that was really inconvenient for Macro Bricks, because he had to wake up at like 5 a.m. in Alberta. And I was like, I can't keep doing this to Macro. I can't keep doing this. And I watched the NFL on Sundays anyway. So I thought, why not do a 2 hour live stream instead of a 1 hour, but move it to where the live stream starts 3 hours before the NFL starts. And it kind of just blossomed from there. And I found that that's a better time zone for me, because it allows me to actually get some more sleep before the NFL starts. So it was kind of a win-win for both parties.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. You just got to sort of find your spots, and you know, pretty soon there's going to
Yeah,
be someone streaming it every hour of the day. So
yeah, and
you just got to.
especially the more YouTubers in the community finally pluck up the courage and want to do live streams, the more and more people are going to be doing it at different time zones.
Yeah.
And like North America is coming out of daylight saving, so that means for me the NFL is going to start at 4:30 a.m. now, so I'll have to start my live streams at 1:30 a.m. 2 months ago I was starting it at um 11:30 p.m. because
Yeah.
I wasn't because we weren't in daylight saving, but North America still was. And so like
Yeah.
I'd rather change my schedule than have to change the schedule of my viewers from North America, so that they can remain consistent, and I'd be I'd be willing to make the sacrifice to be adaptable just to keep the regular schedule for my North American viewers, and to a lesser extent my viewers from the UK, because I believe when I go live, and when I've had Miss Amby in some of my live streams, and Brett's builds also, and like Miss Bricks in the comments, I believe I start at 3 p.m. for them on a Sunday. So it's like
Yeah. Okay.
I'd rather let them be more comfortable than me being more comfortable, because like I'm going to be awake all throughout when the sun is not shining into my living room, because I'm watching the NFL anyway. So like I can make that sacrifice, but other people wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Well,
Because like
if you're
I'm
going to
just
be
a
up at that
naturally
time,
nocturnal person anyway. I'm like I enjoy myself being awake when everyone else is asleep, to be honest.
yeah. And if you've got something to get up for, then the stream time suits you. So why not do it then?
Yeah. So like I haven't. I think I should give you the opportunity to plug any social media or plug any Lego projects that you've got going on right now.
Um, yeah, just I've started doing Instagram recently. Um, yeah, that's about it. It's just a Dusty Lego Bricks on Instagram.
So you're not using the Six Plate City anymore?
No, yeah, no, I
Okay.
decided against that name.
Okay. So I'll see if I can follow you as Dusty Lego Bricks. I'll try and search for you on Instagram and I'll give you a follow. Oh, and Thomas Davey dropped out. But there we go. Dusty Lego Bricks. Thomas D. I'll follow him and you all of you guys can follow Dusty Lego Bricks on Instagram as well. I think Thomas Davey just had an internet glitch or something. Anyway, I'll go silent again. Hey, Will Harper. Um, for a brief moment, we actually had Thomas Davey in the chat, and it was actually the first time me talking to Thomas Davey, who now goes by Dusty Lego Bricks on Instagram. He just told us that he's decided to not pursue with a Six Plate City, so he's gone with Dusty Lego Bricks instead. So everyone in the chat, feel free to follow him. Yeah, Thomas Davey just said that he lost connection somehow. So everyone, feel free to go and follow Thomas Davey on Instagram at Dusty Lego Bricks. Um, it always, um, it always makes me happy when people go and follow my friends on Instagram. So while Thomas Davey was on the air, he was building the new style Yoda set. And for those who are in the chat but would like to get an invite, you can follow this link at the top of the chat. This was just kind of a spur of the moment live stream because I did my regular 2 hour live stream today. It was originally going to be a 6 hour live stream, but because I was going up against Makro Bricks with his 36-hour live stream, um, I decided not to pursue the remaining 4 hours, so I cut it short at my regular 2 hour time slot, and then I hung out on a Macro Bricks live stream. And then I went to dinner, and then when I came back, he fell asleep. Hopefully he wakes up soon, because I'm sure that we'd all like to see more of his live stream. So hopefully he wakes up soon. And so if yeah, and so because I decided I wanted to do a 6 hour live stream, because I had 6 hours left on my StreamYard, but I decided not to pursue the remaining 4 hours. Then when Macro Bricks fell asleep, I pondered going live to kind of fill the void, and instead the Cajun Yeti went live, and I hung out with the Cajun Yeti for 2.5 hours. Then when Adora Build started her live stream, the Cajun Yeti ended his, and I was like, well, what the hey? What if I just do a spur of the moment live stream, see if I can get someone, just anyone in the chat or in the panel. And so we got Thomas Davey, and so yeah. So this is just a this live stream is completely off the cuff, and if anyone else in the comments wants to be on the panel, you can just click on that link. That should be at the top of the chat, which I showing on the screen right now. And if you want to come talk to me for the next 29 minutes, be my guest. Thomas Davey is my guest, and this is actually the first time me talking with Thomas Davey.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to talk because it's feeding back. I've got an echo.
Let me see. Let me test to see if I can hear an echo. A test to see if I can hear an echo.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, I think it might be something on your end. I think there's some glitches going on. It seems like a lot of people are having glitches with their internet these days on live streams. Yeah, Thomas Davey must be going through some internet troubles. Like I remember when I went through a ton of internet troubles. Back when I was on Naked ADSL. So until someone else pops up in the chat, I'm gonna go silent again. No, sorry, unless someone else pops up in the panel, I'm gonna go silent again. The live stream isn't over, but I'm just keeping it live just to see out that 1 hour run time. But if anyone wants to follow that invitation, feel free to, because I'd love to talk to anyone in the comments right now in the panel. Let me try and see if I can do something. Let me try see if I can get these trains going. Best Lego set for 2021. Honestly, I don't know. That's a really hard question. Like, I don't think I can say best because, like, best is an objective word, but I'd say that my favorite set, kind of by default, honestly, is the modular building collection police station. Wait, no, sorry. No, this was a 2020 set. But by default, I'd probably say the bookshop modular by default. Even though I don't have it, I wanted to buy it, but it was never on sale during the end of financial year sales back in July, so I didn't buy it. Instead, I bought the assembly square. Let's try and see if we can get this into horizontal mode. Let's turn on this train. And let me just try get some shots of the train running around. That's way too fast. Let's try slow this thing down just a little bit. Thank you for the compliment, Thomas Davey. Dan Smith says, "Do you still have the two train cars you built? I like them, the two grey ones." Yes, I do. My rolling stock. If I like the way they function, I don't take them apart. So here's one of them. As you as some of you guys might remember from the video I did, this one has a sticker for electrics and water. That was simply because I didn't have enough dark bluish grey bricks. So that one says electrics and water, and actually it's missing a 1x2 brick right now. It's around this junk pile somewhere. Then if I come over here, you can see that I have this one as well. This has a sticker for electrics and water, and also pneumatics and oil. Ideally, I don't want these stickers on at all, because a simple gondola, open air, 2-axle truck does not need to have electrics and water or pneumatics and oil. And for those who might remember, these specific stickers are from the 2010 yellow cargo train set. This one is currently missing a dark bluish grey 1x3 brick. And also you can see that I use some of the profile bricks with the vertical striations being exposed, and that is on both of these things. Eventually, and you can see some of the palisade bricks as well in some places. So eventually I want to get rid of those textured bricks, and I want to get rid of using just a whole hodgepodge of dark bluish grey bricks. Ideally, I want to use a combination of just, well, really, a 1x16 brick in a perfect world in multiple places on both of these things. And for those who don't know, these were built on the base, on the chassis that was for the small little flatbed that was used to transport the helicopter on the heavy haul train. That had a red version of the locomotive that was included in the yellow cargo train, just with a slightly updated details, that came out in 2016. I didn't want another flatbed because, as you can see, various spots surrounding my train line, I've already got a bunch of flatbeds, most notably these intermodal double stack trucks that I can put these standard designs of shipping containers on. This is the version that came with the blue cargo train in 2014. I wanted to make a duplicate of this, so what I did is to get this blue version of the 6x28 train base. I shortened the locomotive from that set to put it on a black 6x24 started train base, and I also reduced the loading gauge, and I made the front of this locomotive a lot more stubby, because you can see that's a very flat end. So I got rid of the guardrails, because when this thing had a loading gauge of 8 studs wide, they would bang up against those table legs back there. And I shortened it to fit on this train base, so I was able to make a duplicate of this. The only problem is I didn't have enough of the light bluish grey versions of these weird fence pieces that have the 4 open studs, and I didn't have enough of the blue, 2x3 inverted bricks. So I was able to make a duplicate. I just need to make a few part swaps, and then I decided to make some in grey as well, using the dark bluish grey 6x28 stud train bases. And I really like these designs. They are the exact same build, just different color swaps. So these are honestly my most proud pieces of rolling stock, if I'm going to be honest, because I like container trains the best out of all different types of freight trains that you can have, just because they are modern more than anything else. And I haven't actually attempted before, but well, if I can quickly find a another shipping container around here somewhere. I've got a bunch all over the place. Just don't exactly know where they are, because actually I think I might know where I can find another shipping container. Just have to reach over to my table over here. Here's another one. I actually made a tutorial videos about how to build some of these shipping containers. So as you can see, they can double stack. But the only problem I find is that when this is going around the curves, having it stacked, the containers are very prone to falling off. So it's almost like whenever I have double stack, it's almost like I need to build supports on the sides to keep these containers being double stacked. So that's a modification I might have to make in a future video if I ever decide to modify these so that they can more safely and securely transport double stacked shipping containers in this. Because if I'm able to fit 3 of these 4x8x4 shipping containers along here, double stack, that's 6. There's 4 intermodal double stack trucks. Theoretically, right now, given the pieces I have, I could transport a total of 24 shipping containers if I wanted to. And I have done the math, and all of these intermodal double stack trucks will fit on that hub, or on that siding over there, where I plan to have a gantry crane over that section so that it can load shipping containers from both ships, tractor trailer lorries, and trains all in the one area. And there are pieces for the gantry crane over there somewhere. That's just in a pile of pieces. It's an absolute train wreck, pardon the pun, around here. Yeah, so I absolutely do still have these, and I'd love to get a whole bunch of the dark bluish grey 1x1 round bricks and just fill these things with like stone ore. I think that'd be really cool because it'd match what I've done with some of these Thomas Wooden Railway grey troublesome trucks that I bought off of eBay. I put fake rocks in them, and I think that looks really nice. And if I can do a kind of a side-by-side comparison, these wooden railway grey troublesome trucks were the inspiration for building these. Because if I try to get a down angle, you can see the resemblance, can't you? Obviously, I'm never going to put a face on this thing because I don't want my railway to be Thomas the Tank Engine. I want it to be a realistic railway without faces. Because, like, I don't want to have my railway set like a day out of Thomas or anything. I'm never going to attempt to build Lego replicas of the TQTE characters because that'd just take up a lot of... that'd involve a lot of expensive pieces. So you can see my inspiration for building these, and that's why I wanted to build them. So that was that. Yeah, so I just want to thank all of you guys for helping me to get to 200 subscribers. We have gained 8 subscribers today. And by the way, before I talk about that stuff, I must say that with the times that I've been running my trains when it's been nothing better to do, show on my live stream, I've accumulated a battery graveyard, and I want to use. I've now used up all of my regular alkaline AAA batteries. So these are all dead, which means from now on I will only be using rechargeable Energizer AAA batteries. And now that all of these are dead, hopefully my family will also spend the extra money to get rechargeable batteries, and then I can recharge AAA batteries for my family, and we don't have to buy as many batteries then. Because even though rechargeable batteries probably cost about 3 times the price, they last for 10 times as long on a single charge, and then you can charge them up to 10 times, which is amazing. So, my live stream I will be doing on Monday morning, local time. I will be building this because I didn't build it in my last live stream, which was about 12 hours ago now. So if you didn't see that live stream, feel free to go and check that out. Should be in my mayohosko podcast and live stream playlist. I will be building this. As I said on that live stream, I bought this set because of the parts. I will be building this, doing some Instagram photos or whatever. Maybe I might do a review if I feel like it, and then I'll take it apart and put it into my parts inventory over there. And I also made a bricks and pieces order to get some of the new style Black Falcons, and to get to qualify for free shipping, I bought 3 of these packets of dots because I wanted specifically these bright pink 1x1 half round tiles. Oh, that focus is not good. And they also have the same piece in white in this dots pack, and a lot of other pieces that I think I can use for building mocks. So they shipped the dots separately from the bricks and pieces order. I did film a mini haul video about them, about these. I was surprised that they did ship it separately, but I guess that kind of makes sense, to be honest. So I'm still waiting in the mail for my bricks and pieces order, so hopefully I'll be able to do a whole video about that as well. And then eventually when I get that haul, I'll be sure to build those Black Falcons minifigures live on a live stream, which will be exciting. So really that's all I have to say. Because in about 6 minutes or so, maybe 7 minutes, it'll be the 7th of November, and that's when my new 20 hours expires. And it'll ring up a new 20 hours for the next month-long period. So, yeah. Thank you for everyone who's come around to this live stream. Obviously, Dan Smith, Thomas Davey. We had Will Harper in there. We had the Cajun Yeti. We had me. And of course, we had StreamYard. So thank you for those people. I also like to thank Jody Smith, who appeared in the comments of the live stream I did earlier today, about 12 hours ago now. Both Dan Smith and Jody Smith enjoyed watching that live stream, where I really had nothing else to do. So I was fiddling around with the batteries because I was having all sorts of problems with the powered up. And I think me, Dan Smith, and Jody Smith can agree that we all like power functions better than powered up, and we can talk about that for many, many live streams to come. So that's why I've got the battery graveyard over there. as I coined it. So now I don't have to worry about alkalines, and hopefully I can get my parents to buy more rechargeable batteries. And now that we've used all our alkaline batteries, we never have to buy alkaline AAA batteries again. We've still got about a dozen or so Duracell AA alkaline batteries that we still need to use. However, so yeah, as I like to do now, after the day is done and my live streams are over, I want to do Instagram stories. So everyone that comments in my live streams, I'll be sure to tag you guys in those Instagram stories, and put your names in the captions of those stories in appreciation for those who have come along. So yeah, it's just an initiative I want to do now, and hopefully people who view those stories, who aren't following people who have commented in my live streams, end up going to follow those people on Instagram. Just another effort or another action I want to do to kind of help spread the love. So anyway, I digress. So thank you for watching this most impromptu live stream, and thank you Dan Smith and Jody Smith for watching the live stream I did earlier today. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to be notified of every mayohosko upload. Be sure to click that bell icon so that you don't miss out. And if you want to see exclusive behind the scenes content, if you want to get early access to my videos before I get uploaded to YouTube, and speaking about that, for my Patreon supporters, Makro Bricks, The Cajun Yeti, and Venomous Typin, at midnight, which is in a few minutes now, I will be releasing an early access video to something that it will be available to my Patreon supporters 5 days in advance, and should come out on Thursday this week, which would be Wednesday in North America. Yeah. Where was I saying? To see exclusive images, videos, and text that I might not otherwise share on my social media. If you want to get the right to vote in some mayohosko polls, the right to get some administrative control about what goes on around here. If you want to invest in the mayohosko channel, if you want to see the production value of this channel grow, if you want to support me in general, if you want to become a moderator of the mayohosko channel, if you want to see the link to your YouTube channel in the description of every mayohosko video, if you want to be in the chance to enter some mayohosko giveaways in the future, if you want to request that I do a review of a set with a value of 30 Australian dollars or less one time every month, if you want me to advertise something on your behalf, just as long as it can fit inside of a Twitter tweet, and various other things, feel free to pledge me on Patreon. Besides the comment section down below, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to my social media, my Patreon, and the mayohosko fan club is in the description of every mayohosko video. So thank you for everyone who has made the last 6 months absolutely fabulous. We've now cracked 200 subscribers. In fact, we are on 202. We have gained 8 subscribers today. So I want to give special shout outs to Makro Bricks and Sloth Bricks, who have their subscriptions publicly displayed. So I got the notifications that they subscribed. So please feel free to return the favor and subscribe to Brick Sloth and Kodiak Bricks in return. So yeah. Thank you for watching this live stream. I will see you in the next live stream 3 hours before the NFL starts, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. You have been awesome.